Many of us who never worried about wildfires before have changed our minds because of the Marshall Fire.
Tomorrow marks 6 months since it swept through Boulder County, Louisville, and Superior, destroying homes and damaging lives. This morning, we're taking a 360 in-depth look at the wildfire threat. We'll look at what one metro city is asking residents to do in order to prevent fires, plus the new evacuation routes one county is working on to get people out of harm's way in an emergency.
And the discussion today about how climate change is impacting how frequently we're seeing these fires. First, a positive update about recovery efforts following the Marshall Fire. Officials announced the process is moving along faster than anticipated. They say they expect to wrap up debris removal in July.
And we hope to never see a wildfire as destructive as the Marshall Fire again. And Colorado cities are working on prevention methods. Denver 7's Veronica Acosta joins us live. Veronica, the city of Golden updated its protection plan.
It did, and really that plan is all about identifying fire risks, how to go about mitigating them, and also how to prepare the community for something like an evacuation if there ever is a wildfire. So there are 3 very specific points to this plan, a plan that's called the Community Wildfire Protection Plan. The first part of it is all about mitigation. So that means taking the proper measures to minimize the risk of structures burning. Officials are hoping to work mitigation through home features like landscape design, outdoor storage practice, and vegetation maintenance on people's property. The second part is all about notification. Golden uses the Lookout Alert emergency notification system. Officials want everyone to be signed up for that. They also want to make sure that that emergency notification does go out to those who need to see it if a wildfire ever happens to threaten their life or even their property. And then the final part of this plan is all about evacuation. Officials really want there to be a plan in place for a smooth evacuation if something like a wildfire ever threatens a neighborhood in Golden. Now, Golden Fire told us that first point, the mitigation part of this all, it should be a really big priority for residents.
This plan is all about prevention and protection, and it outlines a strategy that homeowners can take to make sure that they are doing what they can on their individual properties to mitigate the risk from wildfire, and then leave it up to us to work with our partners at Jeffco Open Space and City Parks and Recreation to see what we can do to the lands that are public lands adjacent to the community while preserving the natural beauty of the open spaces.
And officials are planning on talking a little bit more about this wildfire protection plan during a meeting today at 6. That's going to be inside of the council chambers. And of course, anyone in Golden who's interested is being asked to attend that meeting. In Denver, I'm Veronica Acosta, Denver 7.
Veronica, thank you. And work is starting today on fire mitigation work in Eagle County out near Beaver Creek.
Dust will be visible throughout the summer, so please do not report as smoke. And if you see any equipment working in the area, please maintain a distance of 500 feet as they often throw large chunks of wood out there.
Flying large chunks of wood, but it's all for a good reason. Crews will be creating fire breaks with heavy equipment and hand tools. The goal is to improve defensible space and create evacuation routes. The work is scheduled near Beaver Creek until the snow starts.
The increase in the number and size of fires is being blamed on climate change. You can learn how Boulder is preparing for climate change impacts at a virtual information session taking place tonight. The Boulder Daily Camera reports these sessions are tackling 3 areas. First, renewable and resilient energy programs, then the circular economy approach to consumption and natural climate solutions. If you'd like to attend, you need to register online.